I'm in a highly contentious divorce where there's litigation surrounding access to a child and money, and where the father is being effectively frozen out of the child's life. How does the father best approach co-parenting? Most of all, communication from my ex-wife is vicious and rude and blatantly one of parental alienation. Right. Okay. So, right, there's one really practical thing that you can do, and that's you can go online and you can look up a service called Our Family Wizard, O-U-R, Our Family Wizard. My northern accent sometimes, sorry, makes it difficult. Our Family Wizard. And that is an online platform that you can do all your communication through. So if it is litigious, and actually you could ask your lawyer to demand that all communication is done through this, because that communication stands up in court and it's recognized by the courts, and that means that your wife will have to, or ex-wife will have to self-manage a little bit, okay, and think about what she's doing. So it's a really, really, really good service. I highly recommend it. In the meantime, what else can you do? Well, you can just think of this little kind of story. Okay. You go into a coffee shop, Starbucks, let's just name it. You go into Starbucks and you kind of go into the coffee shop and you bang your hand on the counter and you say, give me a cappuccino now. Okay. What comes back? Probably nothing very helpful and probably not a very nice coffee. You go in, same Starbucks, and you go, hi, good morning. I'll have a cappuccino, please. Extra chocolate, smile. How are you? You get something better coming back at you, right? Now, this is hard to do because what's coming at you at the moment is you're saying vicious and rude. But if you can be consistent and if you can be persistent and demonstrate consistently that you are being polite and that you are being respectful and that you're consistently communicating with your kids, doesn't say how old the kids are, but if they have phones, send them nice, good morning, I hope you're okay, have a lovely day at school. You know,
His son is 7 years old.
Oh, does it say that? Sorry, I missed it.
No, it doesn't say that.
Okay, you need to know. So no phone, but you know, little postcards, just consistent ways of communicating to show that you are still there, to not allow yourself to be alienated. Now, those postcards or whatever they are may never get there, and if that's the worst case scenario, if you are alienated and you don't get access to your child, and I really hope that doesn't happen, if that happens and you can demonstrate when they're an adult that you have been consistent and you have been persistently trying to calmly be in their lives, then you will be able to build a relationship when they are grown up, okay? But that's, I hope that it gets resolved and that you are able to find a better way of communicating, to try Our Family Wizard. What's the question too? Are there any suggestions of how a father in the above relationship can appeal to make contact with the child more meaningful and amicable? Well, just like I said, persistent and consistent, respectful communication, often, and just kind of to disarm and to de-escalate the conflict, right? And hopefully acknowledging in your own mind that your ex is probably in some kind of fight, flight, freeze mode, and that might help you be able to deal with her more emotionally, in a more emotionally appropriate way.